Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your summer 4-month forecast. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Getting straight in here. We are going straight June. This is going to be a June 21st, around that area, to July, August, and September. The reason for June 21st is because of that summer solstice, getting straight into summer, right? So, okay, guys, let's go. And remember, time's a little fluid, so give and take. Could be the 18th through the 20th through the 21st, depending on, everybody's a little individual. So, okay, let's go. Straight into summer over here. Best message, please, coming out. We have transformation coming out. So there is definitely a big shift going on over here. Ooh, transformation in what area, please? Let's get out one of these portal cards over here for you guys. See what we're talking about. And definitely trying, having this death card. That's the same as the death card coming out. So definitely feeling like you could be letting go of something. Something, you may even feel like something is dying and then reshifting. So if you know what, this project that I'm dealing with is kind of dead, maybe I need to move forward from it. It isn't doing anything for me. But I do feel like in the end, it's going to be a very uplifting, exciting moment. Once you let that go, if it's a relationship, and I need to let this go, it is not transforming the way I want it to. This person is not changing. Maybe you feel you're changing when they're not changing. Oh gosh, and maybe you've given them a while. That's really a huge possibility. That's really coming in really strong. Look, I have taken on the transformation. They are not transforming. I've waited for them, so I'm going to let that relationship go. Absolutely. We have the inner earth over here talking about the base chakra of where you're putting in your strength and security and really laying down the foundations of your life and the things that you want. And that's really what's transforming, it says, is your strength and your security. Wow. For your foundations, whether, whatever the foundations are for you. It could, like I said, be love, work, however it is. But that's a big cycle change right there, saying, I know who I am. Yes. Love it. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. I'm going to use a moon card. Wow. That's just showing how strong you've become. Yep. So it says it is the time to start the summer by clearing your mind. Beautiful last quarter moon in Gemini. Look at that. So it's like, you know what? It's time to clear your mind. You might even feel like you've been clearing your mind right now, right just before we get into Cancer season. By the 21st, it'll be Cancer season. But it just feels like right now you're in the process of this transformation, really changing your mind, really clearing your mind. And I think that what's going to happen is as soon as that summer kind of solstice right around that area comes, you're going to have this important decision that needs to be made. And you're saying, you know what? This is where I feel secure. This is where I'm setting my boundaries. I'm, changed and taking on this beautiful butterfly effect in the way that I'm doing things. Wow. And yeah, that's it. I love this one too. Talk less, feel more. You know what? I'm tired of telling you what I need to tell you. It's almost like to the point where it's like, and I've told you and told you and told you. Now I'm tired of telling you. I'm going to just go feel more. Well, that feeling is really coming from that transformation. I think it gets through to the point over here, guys, no matter what the relationship is, you're right in the situation, you can keep continuing to tell, whether it's your boss or whoever it is, exactly how you're feeling and what you want out of this situation. It just gets to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Right? You do what you need to do. I'm going to let it all go. And I'm just going to go feel what I need to feel. So that I can, maybe you have manifestations that you're trying to open up, but you have things that you need to do. So I'm kind of done with that. So yeah, you definitely have the Fool. This is this new beginning that you have within yourself. knowing the possibilities that are around you, trusting within your own life, right? You know that you have this newfound kind of pleasure when it comes to the situation and feeling very spontaneous about it. You have this card has the sun in the background and saying, yes, be who you are, do what you need to do. You have found this new place of security and right building new foundations, however it might be. So you go do what you need to do, because obviously there's no follow through. And you can feel this person's, there's no follow through within this. And it might not even be a person. It could just be, like I said, a project. But it just feels like, you know what? I'm going to kind of let this go. I need to go do what I need to do. I need to do, or do something else. This isn't going anywhere for me. Okay, so that's big decisions that need to be made right in the very beginning of summer. Like I said, I think a lot of you are there now. And I think by the time summer comes, the end of the month here, it's really going to push you through to that next barrier. So going straight to July. Yeah, standing in your present power because you've already felt your power. You know where your power is. Yeah, and you're saying, I have the power. And this is where I'm going to stand. This is where I want to be. And I don't want anybody to, you know, push the door closed on me. Right, I'm holding on to, this is pretty much strength. This is, excuse me, strength and power. So you see the strength over here with the lion and the power over here with the tiger. And you're saying, I'm holding on to strength and power. Ooh. Yeah, and nothing's going to push you away on that one. So definitely feeling like you have this huge boost over here for sure. Coming in with the portal over here for July is important information. Star being healing codes. Important information coming to you. Wounds are healed, and you feel like you are recharging. And that's really recharging within this power center. Wow. Yeah. And this one right here is feeling the heart source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. So really feeling that serenity, really feeling that divine connection, you know, that's going to keep you there in that power. I love this. So you really are going to feel like, you know what, this is where I need to be. This is where I'm going to get things done, right? You could be setting resource boundaries for your resources, giving more time to your money, energy itself. There's a lot of energy with that Heart of Source card right there. Giving maybe even more time to details. More time to love yourself. Maybe you don't want to just, you know, maybe you felt like somebody was taking advantage of your love, so it's time to kind of love myself. Trust all will be well with the new moon in Virgo. And bring another card out. Yeah, feeling like you're in Emperor mode for sure. And this is because you do feel, it almost feels like the same card in some ways, right? It's like the present power. Here I am, sitting in my present power, holding the key within his hands. He has the key to everything that he needs. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, because it feels like you are structured. You're in leadership mode. You took on this during June, and you said, this is where I want to be. You're taking control over your life and focused on exactly where you want to be. And everything's very practical. It's not like you're just over here running around in a fog or, you know, with rose-colored glasses on. You're like, no, this is where my focus is, and this is very practical. I'm making very practical moves over here, right? And this is a great judgment. Absolutely. This is because there is this awakening around you. You might have found forgiveness, you know, for other things that happened in June or maybe even May, or all the things that have been going on. And you're saying, you know what, but I have put myself back into this power to where it's like, this is my new phase, you know, kind of giving yourself your own mercy. But I do feel like you have said, you know what, I forgive you for all the things you're doing, because I realize now how you were holding me back. I forgive myself also for allowing that to affect me so much, taking away my power. But you know what? It's okay. Guys, it's just great learning lessons is all it is. We learn on the way. So don't let that eat you up. For some of you, right? Just forgive yourself and just move through, because we all are human, and we all have something that we've allowed something to control us one way or another, right? Whether, no matter what the situation is, it's just finding that ambition to say, you know what? I've got to do what I need to do, and I'm defending my beliefs and moving strong. This is what I believe in. And this person over here, this situation, if it's a person, they're not going to understand, right? Because they didn't want to grow with you, they didn't want to work with you. It was just a situation, and you just felt like you were just wasting your time on something that just was not going to get off the floor, was not going to come at you, right? You just, you know what? It's okay. Maybe I wasted a lot of money trying to do something that was not going to work. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I wanted it too much. But that's okay, because now you found your way out, right? Sometimes we have to find our way out to see this super situation and finding something more stable. So take that how it resonates. But that's pretty much what it is. You know what? I found what's stable. I'm finding what works in July for me. And I'm not going to let anything hold me back from this. Right? So going straight into August, letting go. Oh shit, now you're going to let go of something else again. Okay, well, it looks like this transformation that's coming through, you guys might be on some kind of spiritual journey over here or something, because it's like, okay, now I want you to let go of this as well. You're going to find, you know what, I found this, I'm holding tight to this here, but I still feel like something else needs to be let go as well, because now it's almost like, okay, well, I found my power, I know what's going on, now I have to let this go too. Maybe that's where you feel like, you know what, this is where the ultimate power is. Look, you know what, this is it. So you definitely feel like you're letting go of something else. Maybe it's just energy, right? You will know at the time. Remember, we are getting to Mercury retrograde over here, so if you feel like something else is tugging at you, something is holding you back still, or trying to come back to tug at you, and you're saying, I let you go, I'm going to let that go, and I'm not going to allow that to affect me, right? Because you have the halls of learning, the spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. And I just said that we all have great lessons. So it's almost like, it feels like something else is coming back and it's tugging at you, and you're saying, no, I let you go, and I'm going to continue to let you go. Maybe it's something you haven't 100%, really 100% let go. Maybe it's someone else, something else. Maybe it was 2 in 1. But it says it's time now, because your great lessons are here, and I need you to understand what's going on within the situation. So you're definitely, going to feel more inspired about the situation. I think this one will be a lot easier to let go of than I think the first one. Maybe this is one that you've been holding on to a little bit too long. And like I said, it might just be a thought. It could be energy. Yeah, it's something you need to assess the situation, and you're saying, no, you know what, I got to get that out too. Because you're attending to the details. It's something the Spirit says, I want you to attend to the details to make sure that you understand what it is that you need to let go in this situation. And I do believe it's something that's still affecting you to this day. For a lot of you, or it's something, or it's someone trying to come back to get your attention because of Mercury retrograde, that you might have tried to put, a leash on and said, okay, you know what? I'll give you a second chance. And then Spirit's like, no, let him fly. Let him go. Don't do it. Don't do it. So you'll know at that time, because those are the 2 energies that I'm picking up the highest, right? Because it is a general reading. It's not just one situation. So, and I do feel like for some of you, it's tugging, and they want your attention. Tending to the details. Yes, for some of you, it's, I want your heart back. Look at me. I'm trying to give you my heart. Somebody romantic trying to come back, wanting to give you your heart. Yeah. But the only thing I don't like about this situation is that it causes you repressed emotions. And it can also bring in some insecurities. Now, if it's something, like I said, you're already holding on to and you know what it is, you're like, oh crap, I know what that is. Then you know what it is, and it gives you some discomfort. It might even give you some confusion. It might even be something that makes you repress emotions now that you have not completely let go of. For others of you, I do believe that it is this other person who's coming in, who gives you repressed emotions. Maybe you're already holding on to that, and then you're like, oh shit, here they come. Oh no, right? You're gonna know what that is, but it is something that Spirit says you need to let that go so that you can have all the control. See, because you're all in the control over here, but then this one thing, look at that one little thing, right? It's always kind of holding us back just a little bit. This is going to boost your self-confidence. This person could have been a very jealous person that's around you. Maybe they're jealous of you now. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe it's a friend and you're like, you know what? You don't want to be happy for me. I'm going to let you go. Oh, you're going to know exactly what it is. This is too big on an emotional setting for you not to know exactly what that's going to be. Yeah. So just be, yeah, but they want to try one more time. How are you going to come to me and tell me you want to try to be my friend again or be my love again, but yet you're jealous of all my up all my upcomings? So I just feel like you are going to try to avoid them as much as possible because you just feel like this is a loss. They give you this weird vibe, right? For some of you, it could be the same person over here because there's that change of fear. And remember, I said in the very beginning, you've grown and they have a change of fear. They don't want to grow with you. For some of you, it's that same person. They don't want to grow. They have the change of fear. They fear change. They don't want to grow with you, but yet they don't want to lose you either. Wow, I just seen that. It literally could be the same person if you left someone over there to go get that you said, oh, you're holding me back. Wow. Okay. You're like, I don't want to lose you. Okay. So going straight into September. Otherwise, you're doing great. It's just like another learning lesson coming at you. Okay, so now you have optimism. But you're doing great no matter what. It's just this piece here that's going to try to, that needs to be learned. You have this, great optimism. You know the dawning of your new day. You wake up in the morning and you know that you feel fresh. You feel wonderful, right? Can feel that your life is, back to normal. Even if this person is still around and you haven't cut them loose just yet, but Spirit says in July or August, excuse me, you should let them go. Yeah, you do feel like you're very stable. Venetian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answering the call. Time to shine. Time to shine. September is going to be definitely your time to shine over here. This is where you're going to be the star of the show. Everybody's going to see you. Everybody's going to notice you. Your vibration's going to be very high. You have the fruits of your labor coming in. You're going to feel like, you know what, every day is a sunshiny day. Oh my gosh, you are on the destined path. Oh, look at that, right? I got my Wheel of Fortune coming in, and you can't tell me, right, what is going on. Yeah. Let's get a moon card over here. I want to know what's going on there. Yeah, you're on your destined path. You know the Wheel of Fortune is there. You know what? You're feeling very fortunate. You've gotten through all the little tests and trials of your little transformation, and you're just gonna really feel like fresh new you. Yep, you open up to change. Look at that. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know exactly who you are because it's time to shine. Absolutely, because you have that Wheel of Fortune coming in. Spirit's like, yes, here you are. Look at you. Look at you shining. Wow. So absolutely open up to the change. You're just like, I'm changed. I'm a new person. I feel wonderful, right? Doesn't mean I don't have any bad things still happening in my life because, this isn't a fairy tale. But overall, I feel wonderful. Yep, you're embracing the flow of life. You're just like, this is it. This is it. This is where I want to be. This is exactly how I want to be, and this is exactly how I wanted it to be, right? Embracing a new world, embracing the new day. Absolutely. Yep. Look at that. Now, there is something that's going to be, it's time to meditate, relax, disconnect from the world. The sun is shining. This is very positive. This is your yes card, the biggest yes card in the deck of tarot. This is a time for celebration. There's going to be probably a lot of maybe parties. You could be moving to a new place. Maybe you want to have a housewarming. You're having this kind of rebirth as well. But you're going to feel more joy and more warmth on your back and within your heart and body. Definitely. And you know what? Your vitality is going to be great. This is going to be the time where you're going to feel like, you know what? Let's go to the beach. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's time to shine. It's time to, yes, have some messages go out there. Some of you, that could even be those arrows of love coming at you, right? And you're saying, hey, hello. Could be, a Leo coming at you, right? And you could be saying, yes, you know what? I think I want to do that. But definitely a time to relax, time to meditate, a time to, you know what? Take that time out that you want. Go to the day spa. Get the things done that you need, right? You put in all the hard work. It's time to enjoy yourself, love yourself, enjoy some quiet time alone with yourself. Go enjoy your friends, however it is, whatever encourages you to step away from all the noise for just a second. 2 cards, 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Step away from the noise. Retreat to a private place of where you feel comfortable, right? Definitely. Right. Absolutely. Just a time to refreshen up and say, you know what, I just feel wonderful. Go sit on your porch and have that cup of tea, right? And just enjoy the afternoon, with the birds and the nature and however, it's definitely going to be a time of gratitude because I just feel deep within you're just going to really just be looking out there, whether it's that morning outside or however it is, just feeling very grateful that, you know what, I can't, I made it through I made it through this. They really, this really put me through some shit, but I made it and I made it out alive and I'm unscathed and I'm beautiful. Yes, you pushed through any insecurities. This is at the bottom of the deck. You pushed through any insecurities. You didn't let nobody bring you down. Wow. And pat yourself on the back as you win. And that's really what this is. You win. You did it, right? And sometimes when we're stuck in this area over here, because I'm telling you, for a lot of you, this has been happening through April, May, through June. And it's just like, oh my God, make it a stop, right? And finally you just found that power and just boom. And you shoveled right through it through summer. I mean, that was it. That was it. You were like, that's it. I'm a warrior and I got this and I'm done, right? Good job. Good job, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.